Good morning, children. So we have completed so many organelles from this chapter, that is the fundamental unit of life. So today we are going to see the another organelle along with the cell division. So we are going to learn what today? We are going to learn the structure of the organelle, that is the plastic, its parts, that is the structure and its function. So many kinds of plastics are also there, we are going to see. Next we are going to see what kind of cell divisions are present in plant body and the human bodies. First we will see what are the plastics. So we have done photosynthesis from class. Which class we are doing the photosynthesis? Class 4. Isn't it? You know the definition, you know the chemical equation for the photosynthesis. But who is playing the main important role in this photosynthesis? Who is going to play? So we require chlorophyll. Always we write the equation also. We discuss the chlorophyll requirement for the photosynthesis. But where is photosynthesis present? Or where this actual chlorophyll is present for the photosynthesis? Without chlorophyll, no photosynthesis. Isn't it? We are going to do the activity in your next class, that is 10th class, because for chlorophyll requirement is must for the preparation of food, that is the photosynthesis. Okay. So where these chlorophyll liquids are present? First, we will concentrate on this organelle as it is the most important organelle for the cell, for which that is also in the plant, because we are talking about the photosynthesis. Now, what we are going to do? First, we will see the structure of the plastic. Yes, plastics are the organelles which is double membrane bound structure. Okay, it is having the outer membrane and it is having the inner membrane also. Okay. So what inner membrane is consists of, or it is having a covering structure, or it is compacting inside, that is the liquid part called stroma. Okay, as we have seen in mitochondria also, there is a liquid consistence or the liquid called as a matrix. Here we call as a stroma, which is present inside this inner membrane. So in the stroma there are floating flat sac-like structure forming a bundle. Okay, the sac-like structure, a single sac-like structure is called as thylakoid. What it is called? It is called as thylakoid. When they form a bundle, they are called as a granum. Okay, these are the sites for the light absorption for a particular wavelength, say about 620 or 660. So a particular wavelength of the sunlight is absorbed by this thylakoids or the granum, that is utilized for the photosynthesis. That is the photolysis process will take place after the absorption of the light. Okay, so that is going to be absorbed by the thylakoid, that is the granum. Then the granum are having a continuous attachment. They are floating in the stroma. Again, very important characteristic feature of the plastic that they are having their own DNA. If any organelle is having their own DNA, they can multiply by their own, isn't it? So where we have seen the plastics again, where you have heard about again, last session I told DNA that is present in mitochondria also, which is a very strange organelle because it is having its own, they can multiply by their own. So DNA is also present in plastic. Next, it is having a starch granule, that is the stored material. Okay. Then again the outer membrane, inner membrane, stroma, and some of the droplets of the liquid also present in the stroma floating, or the droplets are floating in the stroma of plastic. Next, so what kind of plastics are present in the plants? So most of the plants are having, you are seeing the flowers are colored, isn't it? The branches are green, or we have seen the fruits are green, are different colors. You have seen the purple, blue, green, whatever the colors of flowers you are seeing. Sometimes the fruits are also very colorful. So all that colors are present because of the chromoplasts are present in the cells, isn't it? If everything is there made up of cell means, if the cells are having the colored pigments, they will give rise to the color to the whole component. So plastics are having the two kind of plastics are there. They are called chromoplast and other is chloroplast. When these chromoplasts are having colored pigments, say about orange, green, or you can say yellow, then it is colored means chromoplast. Then when they are not having any colored pigments, say pale in color or white in color, they are leucoplast. Mostly the leucoplasts are helping for the storage of the storage components. Okay. When the chloroplast is present or the chromoplast along with the chlorophyll, then that plast is called chloroplast. So chloroplast I told as it is very important organ for the photosynthesis. In addition to chromoplast or the chloroplast, it is having yellow and orange pigments. So that is also along with the chromoplast, that is also along with the chloroplast, which is helping for the photosynthesis. Next, what are the functions of the leucoplast? Then leucoplasts are mostly important for the starch, oil and protein granules to be stored inside as a storage package. Okay, then next, these are also all are membranous layers as well as in the structures. Now coming to the completing all the organelles, when going complete structure you learn for the cell, isn't it? Now next we are going to see about the cell division. So why the cell division? What is the cell division requirement for the human body or plant body? Is there any requirement? Oh, if your body is growing means new cells are arising in your body. If the plant is growing day by day means new cells are going on adding to the body. If the new cells are forming, so how they are forming? The new cells are forming by the existing parental cells. Then only these existing parental cells are called the mother cells divide. That is called cell division. So through this division, new cells will be going to form, which is used for the formation of the helping for the growth formation of the new cells, which is adding up to the organs and all. So new cells are forming the organs in order to what? In order to grow, in order to replace the old cells, in order to replace the dead cells. So if the dead cells are injured, then it has to be replaced by forming the new cells. So every time there is a requirement for the formation of new cell, isn't it? So these new cells are forming due to the cell division has to take place. This cell division, that means cell is dividing to form the new cell, isn't it? Not dividing into two halves. It is dividing to form the new cell. So there are two kinds of cell division, that is mitosis and meiosis. Okay, what is the mitosis? Mitosis, we are saying that it is only helping for the growth of the body, replacing the dead one or replacing the injured cells. But coming to the meiosis, it is a very complicated process. It takes place into two stages. So why it requires? Meiosis means it takes place only in the during the gamete formation in the reproductive cells only. No other cells are taking place in meiosis division. So gamete formation process is a very complicated process where the meiosis taking place in two stages, that is mitosis 1 and mitosis 2. Okay, there are two consecutive divisions will take place to get the ultimate cells which are having the chromosomal number half of the chromosomal number compared to the mother cell. Okay, so when coming to the mitosis, what happened? Mother cells having say 12 chromosomes. After the division, same thing, the daughter cells also will be having the 12 chromosomes. But here, one cell that is in the meiosis, if the mother cell having 12 chromosomes, so all the daughter cells are having 4 daughter cells will be, that's true, by the meiosis process, they are having half of the number of the chromosomes compared to the mother cell. So here we are getting 1 to 2 cells, here we are getting 1 to 4 cells. That is the difference between the mitosis and meiosis. So meiosis are requirement for the formation of gametes. Gametes are having half of the number of chromosomes compared to the parental cell. Okay. You understood what is the cell division? Why it requires? What kind of cell divisions are they? Okay, understood, children? So with this, we are going to complete our first